Just a second now. Hey everybody, how are we all doing? I'll just give everybody a few moments to hop on. He's saying hi. This is my son Theo. Just give it a few minutes.
You're watching, you lass.
Just leave the cards a minute, sweetheart. Leave the cards. We'll get to them in a minute. Yeah.
Come on, mister.
Right, put all that over there. Right, good. That's it. Give everybody a few minutes. Hi everyone. Patrico. Kirsty, hello. Just be careful. I've got candles. Just. Right, careful. No touching. No touching. Messing everything up. The joys of the holidays with the kids. This one's a little mischief maker. Leave. An hyper. Right, don't touch anything. Good lad. No, don't touch. Don't touch. Alright, just give it a few more minutes, everyone. Nobody wants to see your tongue.
No.
Come on then.
Come on, mate, the boys downstairs.
Right, I need to, what is it, make sure everybody hears me. Are you getting down?
No.
Alright. Turn we on.
Leave the car.
We'll give it 5 more minutes, guys, and I'll get started.
Don't look at.
Right, just be careful. Everything's hot.
Fight cat. Fight to cat. Look in America.
Any way you can see about getting comments up. Just get down. Just get down a second. Just see if I can get comments up. Yeah, that's it now. Can everybody just say hello, just so I know that my comments are coming up?
Yeah. Hey, hi.
No, it's coming up. And don't touch. Goodbye.
Don't look at. But me.
Hmm?
What did that?
No, not that one.
What's in
No, not them.
that one?
No, not that one.
That one?
Just leave them there. Goodbye.
Off a laptop.
Okay. Right, get down then. Good boy.
Yeah.
No, get down a minute, please. Sweetheart. I still can't get comments up for some reason. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so today's case is 15-year-old convicted Carly Gregg. Come out, it's hot. Sorry guys about this, hold on. Alright, I'll start that again. Today's case is Carly Gregg, 15-year-old, convicted of unaliving her mum and attempted to unalive her stepdad. Her mum was a school teacher at the same school that Carly Gregg attended. Her mum, Ashley Smiley, was a well-respected and well-liked by pupils and colleagues in the school. The incident arose when her mum found out from other students that her daughter was using rugs. On the way home from school, a discussion must have taken place about this. As you can see on the video footage, the car pulling into the garage, Carly getting out of the car, looking angry and annoyed. They enter the house. Her mum puts a bag on the kitchen table and is seen disappearing. We can presume she disappeared into Carly's room to find the rugs. Carly then disappears, and then you hear gunshots and the dogs barking. Carly re-enters the kitchen with the gun behind her back and calmly lets the dogs out. She sits back down at the kitchen table and then starts to message her friends. She messages her friends saying what she's done and can they come over to look, which is crazy. She then pretends to be her mum whilst messaging her stepdad, asking what time he was coming home. Then she continued to ambush her stepdad and attempts to shoot him. Luckily, he survived with a gunshot wound to his shoulder. She then flees the scene, but then is captured and arrested by the police. This all happened on March 19th, 2024. It has been said by her defence that she was seeing different therapists and was on different medications. Her mum was helping her with getting the help she needed. She used her mother's own handgun in this as well. Now the question is for me today, I watched all this back in 2024. I watched the video footage, I watched the case, I watched it all unfold. What got to me was the disassociation from the crime, and then to see her in court, the two events, seeing her in court and seeing what were happening on the video were miles apart from what this girl were portraying. This girl were portraying a vulnerability about a very young, I think she was 14 at the time that this crime happened, and I just can't help but get a sense that there were more to this crime than meets the eye. So that's what I'm investigating today. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes, not alleged, not facts. It's my opinion on what the cards are telling me and my own intuition. Do your own research and make your own opinions on this. Okay, let's get into it. Carly Gregg Police Spirit. What do we need to know about the events leading up to this crime? I mean, over, it were weed, it were over with the rugs. It wasn't no hardcore sort of rugs we're talking about here. It just seems very bizarre. to shoot, you know, Mum in the face. Well, yeah, point blank. I'm wanting to know if there's more to this. Please, Spirit. For those that missed the introduction, this is Carly Gregg I'm covering today, who unalived a mum. One more shuffle. My cards are stuck. Careful what to do. Okay, Spirit, Carly Gregg plays What Do We Need to Know? Aliens. Okay. Travel. Regret. She didn't take any belongings with her when she tried to escape from the police. Wait here a second. Unless there were hardcore rugs here involved with hallucinogenic effects of travelling and seeing things. That's the only thing I can think of with these cards here. The seeing things, messing with her mind, tripping with the travel. And there is regret. I want some more on this, please, Spirit. Debt. Either the mum, dad could have been in debt, or she could have been indebted to what she was doing. Well, this card ain't good, is it? A cereal. Look at that gun there, it's taking aim. The gun is the murder weapon that Carly Gregg used. Precision. Yeah, I do wonder how she learned to use a gun as well. Assassination. Yeah, cold-blooded. Plan of attack. Anything else, please? A secret. I was wondering this. When I was watching the footage and everything, I thought there's something not quite right here with this case. So there's a secret that's already coming out. Okay. Anything else? And healing. Secret and healing. This healing with the hospital bed, it does sort of remind me of a sort of institution. A psychiatric institution here. Wonder if all this could have been avoided if a therapist had gotten to the bottom of a secret. And she was taking rugs to get away, travel, to get away from things that were playing on her mind. The monsters, aliens, something around the mind. Let's have a look what else we've got. Something around the mind. Landfill. Rubbish. Taking the rubbish out. Get rid of the rubbish. This secret's bugging me. Female. Yep. This is the accomplice. This is the accomplice. She didn't have an accomplice. Or did she have an accomplice? That female. Why did she message her friends to say sort of she'd done it? Did someone put her up to this? That's just flipped. Love. Love in the reverse. Neighbourhood 101, 102. The neighbours could have heard something. Hmm? 101, 102, victim number 1, victim number 2. First victim was a mum, second attempted victim was a stepdad, but that failed. 101, 102. I don't understand why I said accomplice. Man-made disaster. This was planned. Now this secret. Let's see what else we've got. I wonder if a friend had said something to kick this off. I'm just moving the cards up. Well, obviously, yes, her friends did say something to her mum, obviously. But I'm meaning whether her friends had said something to Carly like, are you going to let her get away with this? Or something along them lines I'm hearing. Or what you going to do? That's what I'm hearing. What you going to do now? Your mum knows what you're going to do. Odd. Now, was it just over the rugs that her mum knew, or was there something else? Something that what needed to be kept hidden? Secret. Right. Well, inferno, chaos job, loss, everything crumbling. And this is a prison and behind bars. And that just slid right out of the deck before I really got to shuffling the cards. Conflict resolution, compromise and making amends, positive outcome. So here there's some conflict in the house. I feel like there were disagreements on how to handle Carly. Parenting, conflict, not being on the same page with the parenting. But also what's drawing me into this card is a man talking down to a woman. I don't really feel where this is going. A male making demands. Sick and tired, cycles over and decision made. I would say that this is Carly's energy here. Whatever were going on in that home, whatever led up to this event, she were done, she were over it, she made a decision. And that's possibly why her behaviour was so calm. There were no acting erratic, there were no panic, there were nothing. There were just a calmness. And I wonder if this is why. I wonder if it were a case of enough is enough. Let's see what else we have. One more card. Here we go. Controversy, drama, scandal and truth coming out. I would like to say that this is connected with the secret. Now, if anybody's interested in watching the court videos and watching the video of what happened after this, my reading on this, I think you'll find that it ties in. Because when I was watching it, I thought there's not something more to this than what we know. And these cards here are suggesting so far that there's something in around the home situation, a home life, and particularly a male figure. Conflict around Carly, or Carly were causing the conflict in the home. I won't say any more until we've got a bit more into the reading. I'm not condoning the behaviour, by the way. I'm just trying to see this from what the cards are saying here. And I think it was more to this. Right, Spirit, give me more, please. Yes. Give me more. What else do we need to know about Carly Gregg, please? What's going on around her with the situation that led up to this event? Today, good vibes now in the moment. So I've seen from this card, not today, I'm not doing it today. Could be a case of when she was taking the rugs, it was sort of an escapism away from reality, what was going on around her, which says not today, I'm not dealing with it today. So they took it in the moment, taking life in the moment. Because I'm seeing this cigarette in her hand. We know that it were weed that her mum were looking for, that she were hiding. Maybe this is it. And she was taking things to get away, I feel, from her mind and what were going on. Escapism. Yeah, that flipped. Cutting ties. Freedom, standing up and awaken. Alright guys, I'm back. The internet is going down again. I should try to move away from this. But the way she did it were extreme. And then it sort of makes me think about her mental health here on top. Why it was so extreme. And she was seeing different therapists. She was on medication. We don't know what for. We don't know what mental health issues she had. But something could have made the mental health issues worse. I'm feeling something around the home. Chaos, upheaval, disaster and downfall. Yeah, a strong feeling that there was something very wrong in the home environment. One more. Delay, procrastination, too busy, time. Time. This is a 4:15 on this watch. I don't know what time this event happened. Let's get into broken mirrors and then we'll get into the tarot. Why did a 14-year-old need antidepressants? Good question, Kirsty, and I feel it's something to do with the home environment here. This is very strongly coming across to me. I don't want to say too early on before I get into the tarot, but I have already got a feeling on what it could be. The next card is double life, liar, deception, and in another relationship. Now, I'm not being funny when I say this. This makeup palette reminds me of a young girl. A young girl's makeup palette. I'm also going to say there's something around the stepdad. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Kiris, but there's a good reason why your son will be on antidepressants. He's diagnosed with autism. Carly, we don't know a diagnosis. There wasn't a diagnosis that were brought up in court at all. I think they were trying her on different medications and seeing which one worked. I do know she was in therapy, but we don't know the details of that therapy session. Also, when you're taking drugs as well, when you've got mental health issues, it can make the situation worse. It can make the mental health worse. Plus, it can contradict the medication you're already on. So it could really make you lose your mind if depending on the medication you're being prescribed by the therapist and then the recreational drugs you're taking on the side. You don't know what kind of effects that's going to have on your mental health and your mind. Then we've got the situation that's going on around her, which is what I'm slowly digging into here, and it all makes for one big ticking time bomb with the chaos and upheaval. And that's what I want to get into. There's more to this than meets the eye. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. Now this is here. It should be looking back on her younger days, her childhood days, and missing the person that she once was before all this started happening. Or it's a kind of allegedly, in my opinion, on what the cards are saying, is a potential relationship with the stepdad. With the regrets, reminiscing, missing you, the liar, deception in another relationship, double life. The controversy card, drama, scandal, truth coming out, and this is a man. One more, please. Soul contract, soulmates, partnership, and spiritual union. Yeah, I'd pretty much say that this is a love gone wrong. Wow. Okay. I want the cutting ties, soul contract, controversy, double life, female, time one, the healing, and this one's the secret. I'll put the rest away. Which is heavy energy. Oh, wait a second here. I don't think I did No, I haven't done what lies beneath. Sorry, guys. Let me see what lies beneath. Was this guy trying to tell her to keep her mouth shut? Here with this. Was this guy threatening her? Oh, okay. This guy here, allegedly speaking, stepdad, may have been trying to get the mum to be more stricter with Carly. May have spoken about the therapy's not working. Take her out of therapy. May have even been on about moving her to a different school. I'm kind of feeling that the mum were too compliant with Carly. The stepdad had his own agenda here. Allegedly speaking, it's my opinion. I think the stepdad would try to control a situation with Carly that were getting out of hand. Possibly making threats and whatnot. This here, I can't get away from this card here. This is pulling me in. And meanwhile, Carly's done. She's had enough. She's fed up. She wants to get out of this. In a young mind, what's that look like? Try to get away from things. Coupled with the mental health, coupled with the rugs, it makes people act in extreme ways. Envy, bugaboo. Keeping you a secret. Bugaboo again. I think she was threatened. If you just imagine two people out of this situation, where does the secret lie with? It lies with Carly. You get rid of the two people that's caused the secret. Then out the picture. It's done. No more. The secret ends. The secret dies. I'm just thinking from a psychological perspective of this young girl. I get rid of the problem. It finishes it. The secret's buried with them. Only one survived. The stepdad survived. Watching things go down, enjoying the gossip. I mean, this could be the friends here. You know how it is. Your mum works in the school. You go to that school. Maybe to try to stir up a little bit of drama, stir up a little bit of trouble here. Not knowing, obviously, how things were going to go down. We've got toxic. Again, I'm seeing the fumes off of something here. I don't know specifically what kind of rugs she was taking here, but I'm seeing like vapours here. Getting a high off or something, basically. Setting the record straight. Now, he's setting the record straight. That's either like a target practice. Where's that card? It's not here, is it here? This weapon here, and this target here. Now, setting the record straight is about, you could read it in a number of ways. It could be Carly defending herself against the allegations that a friend's made about the rugs as well here. Or it could be about somebody needs to set the record straight. The truth needs to come out about what happened here. As of yet, it's not come out. The truth has not come out. So someone needs to set the record straight. Doing it one way. And gentlemen, at the bottom here, already knowing the tea. So I wonder if this is a waiting game. Bank failure. At the bottom of the deck, a private relationship. That it sort of points one direction to me. Does this reading? Where's that gone? This secret's fallen to the floor. Okay, Spirit, that's the one I'll read tarot on then. Thank you. There's something around a secret and Spirit wants me to dig into this. I think Spirit's saying, yeah, I think I'm on the right lines, allegedly. Secrets under lock and key. I'm wondering if she kept a diary of some kind. Wrote her thoughts down. Now, I guess we'll never know that because she's locked up now. If there is a secret in some kind of diary or whatever, I'm sure it's been got disposed of by now. Okay, give me some cards on this secret, please. Cards on secret. Oh God, thank you. Too many. Nine of Swords. So this secret, we're keeping somebody awake at night with fear, anxiety and worry, causing a lack of sleep and causing somebody to be really stressed out about this secret. This is nightmares as well. This could be Carly, and this could be who the secret's connected to as well. The Seven of Wands here is having to be on the defence, having to stand up for yourself. Feels like an attack. An attack coming at her from all directions, and she is to stand and protect herself. It's kind of like, reminds me of being kept awake at night because she didn't know when the next attack was going to come. So she stayed awake, defending herself by staying awake. And then all the other things of her friends and everything that's supposed to be her friends told her mum about things, and she felt like things were coming in at all angles. Yeah, I feel like she felt like nobody were on her side. I don't think she could trust a therapist. Deep down, I don't think she could trust her friends. And definitely not the home situation. Okay guys, I'm sorry about this. The internet keeps dipping in and out and it's just cut off my live. So I'll wait a few more minutes. I never like to leave a reading not completed. So I'm very sorry that it's doing this. But we're only halfway through the reading. Oh dear. You know, this is a pain when I get into a reading and this happens. I'll just give a few more minutes for people to hop back on again. Yeah, so before it cut off, I was at the controversy, card, drama, scandal and truth coming out. We had the Ant-Man, which is suspension of time, delays, things are in imbalance, which coincides with the watch, with the time delay, procrastination and being too busy. So just pull some more cards on this. The Four of Swords, being laid to rest. Time out, time for healing, time for recuperation as well. But this is my laid to rest card. So the real reason as to why she committed this crime lies in the secret. And she was hoping to lay it to rest. Oh dear, yeah. With the Ten of Swords, which is a painful, brutal ending, and 10 swords in the back is the ultimate betrayal. With the Seven of Swords is deception, lying and cheating and manipulation, and somebody trying to get away with something here. Towards your Page of Wands in the reverse position, which is the child, the young person. In the reverse, it's stuck. She felt stuck, no escape, no way out. Interesting. Okay, next card. I want this cutting ties on the female. Here my cards on the cutting ties. Ace of Swords in the reverse, confusion, lack of clarity, lack of moving forwards, stuck, stagnant, unable to see a way from with clarity and clearness. One more. The Sun in the reverse, lack of happiness, lack of joy, lack of success. It's also a depression card as well in the reverse position. So what this situation, what was going on around her, were causing her to be confused. I'm going to say this here, allegedly speaking, making her lose her mind. She wasn't in the right mind when she committed this crime. With justice in reverse, this is a lack of justice, lack of fairness, a lack of balance. An injustice was served against her, particularly the law. So this says to me that she would have got off on a lighter sentence if the justice system were with her and not against her. I feel like they could have needed to look into this situation more, bring up the medical records, bring up the therapist notes, bring up everything. But they treated it as a mental health wasn't enough for a defence for her. That's why she got the full lifetime sentence here, and that's where the injustice were given. Let me have a look at soul contract and double life. It's flipped. The Emperor in the reverse, which is the father figure. Again, this father figure keeps coming out. In the reverse position, he used his authority to get what he wanted. It's in the reverse, it's domineering. It's pushing your beliefs and values. It's immorality in the reverse. It's an abuse of strength, abuse of authority. Again, it's the older male. It's the Emperor. So one more. Ace of Wands, which we all know Wands is passion, fire, creativity. But the Wands is also can be sexual passion as well. They were thinking with the downstairs department, shall we say. And that's what we're ruling things. So one more. Yeah, the Three of Cups, a third party temptation. There were three of them involved in this relationship. Three's a crowd. There's the Wands. Wow. Again, towards the child, a young person with a page of cups, full of emotions, intuitive, artistic, very expressive, and it was towards a child, which would be Carly. Alright, last one is healing. Let's have some cards on the healing. The devil. Chained to the devil, chained to bonds, chained to toxicities, addictions. There's another clock. Unable to break free. But now that she's in prison, she has broken free. And this is where healings can begin for her. But it's come at a cost. And the King of Pentacles is a guy that thinks he's got it all, that thinks he's got away with this. Sitting here smug. Sitting here thinking he's won. And again, with the King of Pentacles, it's the provider. Sufficiency. Business. Money, good income, and the provider. When they have the devil at the side of this, thinks he can buy his temptations with money. I don't know. Oh, it flew out. Where's that gone? Knight of Pentacles, impulsivity, recklessness, acts on impulse, acts on ego, and a fast action, and again with money. Flew out and fell on the floor. I don't know if this is possible. I don't know if he bought some people off in the justice system. Allegedly speaking. Shut up money. Make this go away. One more. With a Nine of Cups in the reverse position, it's a lack of fulfillment, lack of satisfaction, and an overindulgence, overindulging in things that are not good. Again with the devil. It's all come to an end. There's a lack of indulgence now, a lack of satisfaction. Now that Carly's away inside. Alright, I think I'm going to finish up the reading here for today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye for now.